Hey friends, this is Carlton Lewis, aka Mellow Melanin, aka Mega Businessman, coming to you live and direct from Atlanta, Georgia. And in this video, we're going to talk some more about switching up your strategy for maximum profitability. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to my rideshare road warriors. What's happening? What's going on? Wanted to make sure I got this video out today. It's in my time to do the video. I hope you guys have set times for doing things, like set times for driving, and that's going to segue into what I want to talk to you guys about today. So I like to get out early. I'm an early bird. I like to get up and I like to get out early in the morning while everybody else is still asleep. There we go. So I got up this morning, and I'm going to put some screenshots up of I got up this morning, and I'm just a little bit, maybe over $90 for the day or somewhere around in there for the morning, right? So it's 11:53 now. I've come home, I've eaten breakfast, I've bought lunch for Olivia, so I've been done probably. I don't know when I finished my last ride. I think I finished my last ride probably like 8. I was dropping them off at maybe like 8:30 or something like that. And then I had a private that had to cancel and reschedule. So I would have been over $100, probably $150 by this time. But no worries. I'm gonna get out earlier today and get in gear. Probably I'll take a nap. Take like a 30-40 minute nap, and then come out and drive a little bit more until about 8, 9 or something like that. Taking little breaks in between, because you gotta take breaks. So this video right here, switching up the strategy, right? So I like to get up and I like to be out. Typically I may get up at 5, 6 o'clock. But what I'm finding is if I get up and get out, even 30 minutes earlier, and I can get some pretty good rides. I can, get good rides from a affluent area in the city. It's called East Cobb. So I'll go in the East Cobb, which is a little further north than I usually would be. Maybe not that far, but it's still extra money. All right, it's still extra money, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with going in that area early in the morning, and getting my ride flow going. I had one Uber X ride today to the airport. I had one Comfort ride to the airport from that same area, and then I had an Uber XL, short Uber XL, which I love. I love Uber XL because that one Uber XL ride paid just as much as one of those long Uber X or Comfort rides. So telling you guys, if you have the opportunity, you're serious about doing this for some long period of time, you need to make sure you got at least an XL vehicle. At least. Best case scenario is to get you a black vehicle that can do Select XL, Uber Black XL, or Uber SUV, and all the other Lyft counterparts, or whatever. That's the best word I can use for that. The things that are the same basically for the Lyft platform as well. Make sure it's black. All right, make sure it's black. If you can do that. If you can't, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. But the whole thing about getting up, and I also had one short Lyft XL ride. Some people had some laundry that they were doing, and so they had just a little short ride, but it was cool. And most of these rides, the first 3 rides, were done before it even got light outside. It was still dark, and I really didn't have to deal with any rush hour traffic. The Uber XL, the only Uber XL I did, I had a little traffic, but it wasn't a lot. Where the people stayed was in the Grant Park area, and from there to the airport, going south of the city of Atlanta, it's not a whole lot of traffic. But the point is, it's about switching up your strategy. Don't be afraid to try something. It's Tuesday, so typically Tuesday is not as busy as Wednesday, but I'm still on track to make the type of money that I usually make because I got out a little bit earlier. Okay, and then I'm gonna start earlier in, for the second half of the day, because I understand it's Tuesday, there's nothing happening. Now tomorrow, different. Tomorrow evening should be pretty busy, because the Braves, they have a playoff game here, and it's a make or break playoff game. So that's going to be busy. It's probably, sold out, standing room only. So there'll be money here in the city of Atlanta. But normally, like a Wednesday, I will probably repeat the same strategy that I'm doing for Tuesday, just to make sure everything is covered. So I just want to make sure I shared that with you guys. Like I said, I'm getting ready to take a break, and I'll probably get out. I may drive some neighborhoods with my apps on, though. With my apps on, I may do some house hunting. Okay, because I'm serious about this real estate game, and I know you got to get out, you got to drive for deals, and you got to know what's in your market. You got to know what prices, houses are selling. You got to be really knowledgeable. And it's not, I went to a seminar last night. If you saw the video from the previous video I did yesterday, I went to a real estate, it wasn't a seminar, it was just a meeting, and one of the keynote speakers was a real estate, I won't go and say a legend. I don't want to call John a guru, because John is a legend. You know what I'm saying? And he's definitely an expert. He's been in the game 40 years. That's, I was 8 when this guy got his real estate license. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, seriously? Why wouldn't you listen to a guy like that? So, I want to get out. And something he said, and I brought John up because he said something, and this applies to a lot of things. Investing in real estate, and no matter whatever you're doing, really, when you think about it, no matter what you're doing, it's simple, but it's not easy. Rideshare, learning how to earn, the maximum amount of money you can in rideshare. It's simple, but it's not easy. There are millions of reasons why people won't do something. And so, I just want to make sure I impress on you guys to make sure you're going in the direction of your dreams, going after what's important to you, what's important to your family, put the blinders on, and just get really serious, get really focused, and do what you got to do. All right, eliminate all distractions, as many distractions as you can. Sometimes you don't even know if you have distractions, but you got to know how to eliminate distractions, minimize those things, so you can focus on the things that's going to bring you the biggest bang for your time, the biggest return on your time investment. Okay, so that's it. I just wanted to make sure I spoke with you guys today. I hope everything's going well with you guys, and give me a thumbs up. Make sure you give your boy a thumbs up. Make sure you like it, share it with somebody who you may know that wants to get some information about rideshare. And just seriously, I love building this community. I know I haven't been making a whole lot of videos, but your boy has been on the move. So I do want to make sure I continue to make the videos. The videos, not only are they a source of income for me, they are a way to help the rideshare community as a whole. And the more we're helping each other out here, the better. All right, because when I first started driving Uber, none of this type of information was out. You just turned your app on and you drove around, and some people figured it out, figured out how to do it better. And that comes, with trial and error and getting out and networking with other people. And I'm telling you guys, your network will determine your net worth. I am so serious about that. I basically gave myself, I doubled my income, from what I was making at a regular job, doing this. So it's just the truth. I don't have anything to lie about. Actually, when I think about it, last week I think I tripled. Actually, I tripled what I was making 3 years ago at my job. So, for the past, is it 2 weeks? No, definitely last week and the week before last, when the festival was here, Imagine Music Fest. I tripled what I would normally make, what I was 3 years ago. So it's just the truth. All right, so I'm out. Hope you guys having a wonderful day. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the little bell to make sure you get all the alerts. And yo, stay focused on where you're trying to go, you know, and never letting anybody tell you that you can't do it. Don't even let yourself talk yourself out of it. Figure out what you got to do to get rid of any kind of distractions, any kind of mental and emotional roadblocks that will keep you away. Get into a good environment of people that's going to support you. You know, make sure your home supports you and your goals and where you're trying to get to in life. All right, peace.